Hello, this is Jane Talbot and I am just swerving by to tell you how yesterday's powerlifting competition went. Yeah, yesterday was my powerlifting adventure. Been training for roughly the last 7 months for this event and I have to say it went really well. I had a powerlifting plan and I kept to that plan, and that plan was quite a conservative lifting plan, but it was to respect my pelvic floor and it worked. I had no problems yesterday. Had to work very hard last week to make sure I kept over the 57 kilogram line. When I had my weigh in at 8 o'clock yesterday morning, I was 58 kilograms on the dot, clothed before breakfast. So conditions were perfect. The lifting started at 10, so we had a warm up for the first lift, which was the squat. Squat, I managed 75 kilograms. Bench press, I managed 47.5 kilograms, personal best, and deadlift 110 kilograms. And to be honest, I could have gone a lot more with the deadlift, but I kept to my plan. Bench press, that was all out. I left everything on the bench. And squat, that was probably just about right because things were starting to go. And I suppose the thing that was really heartwarming for me yesterday was, I was quite open talking to the other women about my powerlifting journey and what's been going on with my body, and pelvic floor issues completely widespread. So we were, all the talk while we were waiting to go onto the platform was pelvic floor orientated. So the brilliant and unexpected thing is that I came second. I got a silver medal in the 63 kilogram category, the open category. So regardless of age, everyone was ordered or sequenced in terms of the amount of kilograms they had lifted. And obviously I did win my category, female 63 kilogram Masters 2, because I was actually the only one in it. I would say that competition yesterday was brilliantly organised. It was completely friendly, very, very inclusive. And I think it's one of the best events, best sporting events I've ever been to, because it was not only brilliant to be a competitor, it was also brilliant to be a spectator. It's really, really riveting sport to watch, and you find yourself rooting for the lifters, and it's really amazing to see that human beings can put so much effort into overcoming challenges. So yeah. And the other thing I really loved was there's a kind of theatre about powerlifting. There's loud music playing and there's an MC, and you wait at the side of the stage or the lifting platform and it's your turn to go on, because there's a form of words they use to let you know. So your name's called and then they say, "Your bar is loaded." Oh, absolutely brilliant. And huge shout out to Kyla Mulholland, one of the officials who kept me under control at the side of the stage. So I was actually the very first lifter in the competition and an early lifter for each of the 3 lifts. And so she made sure I didn't run onto the stage and start lifting too early. Yeah, so it was a really, really positive experience for me. And it feels really good to be strong in my body. And it felt absolutely brilliant to be part of a female lifting experience. There was a lot of camaraderie at the side of the lifting platform, a lot of conversation, a lot of openness, a lot of encouragement. And as the day wore on, we were getting tireder and tireder, but the connection between people seemed to really warm up. I've got a big respect also for powerlifters, because you have to keep the mental focus in gear for hours on end. Hours on end. There's so much adrenaline in your body that you have to manage that adrenaline so that it becomes useful while you're lifting. It doesn't wear you out managing it. And it was really, if you stood next to other people, you could feel like a force field around people, because there was just so much energy around. It was really I don't know, inspiring. Speak to you soon.